Hey y'all, it's been a journey and a discovery, y'all, to be back to y'all, to do this second video, but we back. And I'm happy to be back. It's all for a reason, y'all. It's all for a good cause. So, we doing video 2, okay? We breaking some stuff down. Really hitting home on some things. So we talked about one part and one factor of it. God, spirituality, right? So go into perfect harmony and perfect beauty and perfect everything, y'all. Everything right with us, God, everything right with the world, everything right, period. Animals, everything right. If you're paying attention to how the Bible predicts it and what the Bible calls it, y'all, it says that we essentially ate from a tree. The tree of life was in the garden, but the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So we ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We ate of this tree, known as the God tree, the tree that made you wise. We ate from this tree, right? Ate from this tree, and it altered our whole relationship with women and man. It altered our whole relationship with God. It altered it. It altered how we seen ourselves. So we went to another place in another realm. That realm took us to survival. So what I'm trying to explain is that the era of man we were in a godly place. Now we're in survival mode. Survival mode was created because we fell out of godliness. So we had to learn how to survive. In learning how to survive without a system of money, we knew how to exchange, and what we exchanged was talent for talent and resource for resource and work for work. Before there was a system of money, there was a system of talent for talent, resource for resource, work for work, trade for trade. You work for love, you work for people, you work. That was the reference. Now, the value of life became demeaned by the value of money. The value of life became demeaned by people. But if you're paying attention, when we started building the third mountain, which is the physical world, which is the economy, that became the evolve of another world besides the godly world, the survival world. It became a physical world, a monetary world, which was new. And we're living through new eras in our day and time. But what I'm trying to tell you is that wouldn't it be smart to learn about godliness? Because that was one era of human life. History. Then the next history, learning about the history of survival. Learning how to live with the earth, God. Learning how to be one with nature. Learning how to be one with everything, with self. That's another phase of life. Now, monetary system. The monetary system, guys, this is the introduction to Social Security. This is the introduction to the EIN number. This is the introduction to the 9 to 5. It is the introduction to job creation, which is employee, which is self-employed, which is business owner, which is investor, and all the phases in between. Because of these 3-4 mountains and pillars in business, the monetary system. We all fall under those umbrellas, one of those 4 plateaus. So the point is, the monetary system, that has been most of our lives. That's been most of history. That's been most of human civilization. We just stayed there for a long time. And then we came into what? 1993, 1994, some would say. It's 2000 for some. The digital world. The digital age. Computers. Phones. Wi-Fi. Cameras. Recorders. It became a digital world before before our very eyes. And what I'm basically trying to say this is simple. When you look at it like this, the middle class for the digital world, I bet you the average yearly, the middle class for the digital world exceeds the physical world middle class. So whatever that middle class may be, GED, non-GED, college, no college, trade, whatever you get, your job, you get it from college, trade, degree, non-degrees. I am betting you, I am completely betting you that when you do it like that, when you see it like that, the digital middle class will beat and exceed the average and the comfortable, the mean of the digital class will beat the physical world. All that comes with that, all of those jobs, the school system, educational system, the digital world is different in its nature, and it's more beneficial and financial, and the world has transitioned more into digital. This is why you see me creating these platforms. This is why I tell you guys, and why this will be important to you guys to understand, why I'm encouraging you guys to have a digital world and presence, because the middle class has changed and formed into digital. So this is why I encourage you guys. You got to have a product service out there. You got to have a trade. You got to have a talent, and it has to be digital. You have to become a digital world, digital person, and be in the digital realm to survive and exceed in the evolve of humanity, the evolve of man. So this is why on my platform, number one, we'll teach godliness and spirituality. Number two, we'll teach survival without money. We'll teach physical world, physical realm, the importance of it and the understanding of it. And we'll teach the digital world and why it's important to have the digital world and to be in, we're living in 2024 now, so we have to be in the digital world because the digital world has taken over. So now let me hit y'all with the last step and the last pillar of all of this. Look at this. In 2003, the end, now singing into 2024, we're now talking about AI. Now, what is the difference between the digital world and AI? AI is artificial intelligence, coding, software, technology. So you're basically talking about now life is becoming, you have to be a coder. So this is the new dawn and the new evolution of man. People that will start to create jobs in this middle class, in this mean, will start to thrive even greater than the digital world. And what I'm trying to show you guys and explain is, if you're paying attention, when the digital world was created, didn't the physical world take a hit? Macy's, all the big department stores, malls, all that, didn't it go out of business to what? Digital world. The Amazons, the Walmarts, the Ubers. The physical world was destroyed by the digital world. And the AI world is about to destroy and put a hamper on the digital world. So think about it. If AI is becoming a new dawn, it's going to take some of the population from the digital world and a lot of the money and the resources from the digital world, just like it has already taken from the economy, the physical world. So we got a digital world that's about to have to compete with AI. And the economy had to compete with the digital world and lost. And the digital world, I'm pretty sure, is going to lose to AI. So if you're paying attention, the digital world is taking a hit. The economy is about to take another hit, the physical world. And survival and spirituality falls, and it falls, and it falls, and we fall from grace. Becoming more intelligent and pursuing more intelligence than God. And it's happening before our eyes. But the point of what I'm trying to say to all of this is simple, guys. You're going to have to learn AI if you keep living. You're going to have to keep learning digital if you keep living. Because the physical world is disappearing before our very eyes. And then pretty soon you'll be broke, physical,